What's going on, everybody? In this video, I want to talk about Midjourney and how to create art that you can put on print-on-demand products. So if you haven't, please like and subscribe and comment, share. But yeah, let's get it going. So what I did here was I'm using Midjourney. I've been using Midjourney since probably the very beginning of the year. I didn't really know much about it. Before Midjourney, I was using Dream Wombo, and I was using Stable Diffusion. Which Stable Diffusion, I've seen a lot of people get a lot of really great results from. I personally haven't, but yeah, a lot of people use it. I know that one app that got really popular, they were plugging directly into Stable Diffusion, the one that everyone was using their AI profile pictures in their posts. Lenza, I think that was Lenza. Yeah, Lenza. Basically, they were charging people $10 for like 100 pictures or something that they would put in AI, and all they were using was their app on the front end and Stable Diffusion in the back end. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty clever, but they made tons of money off it. I still see those AI pictures like all over social media. But anyways, we'll get into that a little later. This is Midjourney. To me, Midjourney is the best AI art generator on the market, hands down. Like, it just kills everything. So especially the new version 5 came out, which I like version 5 for certain things, such as like realistic things it does better. Like if they fix the fingers and hands, they do a really good job with that for the most part. And it's just really good for if you want something to look more real. Use version 5. Now for other things, like for abstract art, I think version 4 is better, but that's just my opinion. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, what I did was I typed in cute Shiba Inu dog cartoon style flat vector art, because most of the time that I'm doing something like on a t-shirt or a mug, I choose flat vector style art. That's kind of like the art that you see on like logos for cartoon logos ish. Like say if a team such as a basketball team like the Mavericks or the Bulls or something, that style, it's like this, almost like a sticker. So I like using that one if I'm doing like logos. Not necessarily logos, more like t-shirt designs. If I'm doing something like cute, you know what I mean? I've used these designs a lot. So anyways, so I put this into Midjourney, and then it came out with these 4 images. Now for those who haven't used Midjourney, the way it works is U1, U2, U3, U4. U stands for upscale, V stands for variation, and it goes from left to right. So U1 would be the top left, U2 is the top right, U3 is the bottom left, and U4 is the bottom right. And if you want to make any changes to it, you just hit the V and it'll just select the one, like say V4, and it'll spit out 4 new images of V4 by itself. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then of course you can hit the refresh button, the re-roll, and it'll create 4 brand new images. So what I did was I did that, and I put that here, the description, and it gave me these 4. So I was like, okay, I could work with that. But then I said, like, I want it more close up, and added a couple more things to the prompt, and it spit out 4 new images, and now they're zoomed in. So I did that, and then I hit the refresh button, and then it gave me 4 more. So what I did afterwards, I was like, hey, let's make this more complex. So what I did was I took this, and then I copied it, And then I went over to ChatGTP because, that's the other latest, like, amazing piece of technology that everyone's using and everyone's talking about. And I've been using ChatGTP since about February. Yeah, early February. So I took this prompt, I put it here in the ChatGTP, and I told ChatGTP to make it more vibrant, more descriptive. And then it gave me this. It spit out a brand new description, and then I just simply copied this description, and then I went back into Discord and I pasted it into Midjourney. Well, first I upscaled the two other ones that I could possibly use, which you could use all this stuff, you know what I mean, to put on mugs or whatever, and then have a little cute phrase and people will buy it. So I put that description that ChatGTP spit out, and I put that into Midjourney, and it gave me these. These were much more like cute cartoon style, more like something that you would see on, I don't know, like a cartoon or something like that. So then I was like, okay, cool. I could work with one. I could work with four. Honestly, you could work with all of these. These would be great for like stickers. This is how you could sell like sticker packs. Either digital stickers or physical stickers for on print-on-demand stores. Through like print-on-demand, like Etsy, Printify, Printful, things like that. So what I did was I upscaled 1 and 4. So that one looks pretty cool. I thought that one looked cool, and that one looked cool. So I then took, what you want to do is then save the image. So I saved the image, and I then from there you save it, and then you could just edit it. So what I did was, you can use your own whatever editing software you choose to. So the software of your choice, right? Most people I see use Canva. There's some free editing software, you just have to find it. But basically you need it to remove the background. I personally use PixArt. I've been using PixArt for like 5 years because I've been doing this editing, just art stuff for a while. More like Photoshop style, but not Photoshop, just on PixArt. But I've been doing it for like 5 years probably, or more. And so I was already used to it, and then PixArt just kind of like kept up with the times. So now they even added their own art generator, which I've messed with it a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of Dream Wombo, which Dream Wombo is pretty cool for what it is. I mean, yeah, but their fonts are excellent. They have so many fonts to choose from. They have a lot of stickers that you can then edit, post on top of your image, and then just like, make it kind of like your own image. It literally is just like, it's like Adobe and Photoshop. So it's awesome. So I saved this. What you want to do is save whichever picture that you choose. I probably will mess with some of these later. So all I did, I saved the image, went over to PixArt, and I went to the remove the background section. It's right on the home menu on the front page, and easily just crops out the background. After that, I can save it. So what I usually do is I save the image afterwards, so then I could go back and mess with it even more. And then, so if I wanted to add a font, you would just go here to fonts and go to text, and then here you can just choose whichever font you want. You could also add text. There's all kinds of stuff. Library. You could do a ton of stuff with this app. Like I said, a lot of people mostly use Canva, but I've been using this forever. I do use Canva too, though. I use Canva. I use other ones. I've been messing with Kittl a little bit, and that's a really cool one too. So here you just go to whatever style you want, and then you have to get the premium in order to get all this stuff. And the premium is not bad. It's like, I think I maybe pay, I don't even know. It's not that much. It's like $50 to $100 or something like a year. I think it's 50, something like that. But it's awesome. So what I did was I chose lettering. So I went and I chose lettering, and I decided to go with this one here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I can't think of which one I chose right now. But I mean, you could choose whatever, especially if you get the premium. It really is great. I chose Think Casual. So what I decided to go was I choose whatever font, and then just afterwards, you could just then put whatever your phrase is underneath. So I had asked ChatGPT for ideas for phrases, and it does. I was really specific. I was like, here, write. Where'd it go? I said write 5 short 3-word phrases about love for Shiba Inus, and it gave me all these. So these could be used for like any type of dog. First I did like write me 5 short 2-word phrases, and then it spit out some other stuff. But this stuff could be used for any dog. So if you have any running into roadblocks, like mental roadblocks, just you can go in here and ask it for advice or ideas, or you could just mix and match the 2 ideas together, some ideas that you like, and then you could use that stuff. So what I did was I just chose my own, which was simple. It was I love my Shiba. Yeah, so I said I love my Shiba. So what I did was I chose the Think Casual. I put it underneath. First, what I would do is I would just save this image as is, just like without any fonts. I would save that. I usually do this kind of stuff on my phone. I like their phone app a lot. I use the phone app all the time. So I would use this image. I would save it onto my device, and then go back and then edit it as I wish. And also, the more you edit it, the more it becomes like your image, So yeah, I'm gonna go back, and then I'm gonna show you guys the next step. Okay. Alright, so in the last part of the video, I went to I took the image that we had saved on Midjourney, and I removed the background. Everyone has their own background remover of choice. For me, it's PixArt. Most people I've seen use Canva and other sites. And personally, for me, it's PixArt, right? Because I've been using PixArt for years, and they've kept up with everything that's going on, and you could do a lot with their photo editor. They have tons of fonts to choose from, like so many. There's just a lot you could do with it, so I use PixArt. I do use Canva sometimes too, but for me, it's for editing my pictures, I use PixArt. So after I chose the font that we were going to use, and I put the font underneath the Shiba dog that we made on Midjourney, and I saved it. You can save it to any device, the device that you're using to create and edit your artwork. And after that, you could just save it to the device and then send it to another device, through whatever. Some people do email, or you could do, you know, file sharing. So I saved it, and then I have it saved on my computer. So I already uploaded it here. So what you want to do is this particular one, this is Printful. So you go to File Library right here, and then under File Library, it keeps all of the files that you upload from to your to the file library from your device. So you could have like cats or whatever you're doing, right? So for some pictures, for example, I've used wall art. Some pictures look good on wall art, whereas I wouldn't put the dog that I just made on wall art. I mean, you can, but I'd rather use the dog for something like a mug, or in this case I used a hoodie, or you could use it on a baseball youth t-shirt. So what I did was I already uploaded it to the file library, and then you go to product template. I already chose my product template, which was a hoodie that says it's a common bestseller hoodie. So I already put it on there, and it looks great. I'm gonna click it here, and then I'm gonna click right on it. I'm gonna go to edit, just so everyone can see what it looks like. I chose black, navy blue. It says navy blazer, but it's blue, and charcoal heather, so it's gray. So here's the gray, and this is the blue. Looks great. And I really, all I did was remove the background on Midjourney, and I added the font with PixArt. And mind you, the more editing that you do to it, the more it becomes your image. It's basically like if you were to use Photoshop, right? Like when you use Photoshop, you're basically taking images and combining them with each other, like piling them on top of each other to make a sort of a collage. Yeah. If you wanted to, if I wanted to, I had the option to make the letters gradient, make them fade from one color to another color. I just chose white, just keep it simple. But yeah, I mean, this looks great. So here I would just go to continue, and I would just go to add to store. Continue, and then in this case I'm doing Etsy, right? So Etsy, Printful and Printify, they plug into Etsy on the back end. So when someone buys something through your Etsy store, they're seeing these products, but Printful makes them and ships them to your customer, and they're buying them through Etsy. Same if you were selling them on Amazon, basically. Those Amazon, they have their own service to create and everything, to make stuff and send it to your customer. But same kind of premise. This would be more like Shopify. So you could do Printful through Shopify, and then the customer would go to your Shopify store, and Printful would make it. If you wanted to go to the print on demand route, if not, you could just buy your own stuff and then print it yourself, screen print it yourself, and then ship it. But this right here would pretty much cost no money on if you're doing it through if you're doing it through this way, Etsy is a little different, right? Because when a customer buys, you have your credit card on file, and then it'll run your credit card, and the money then gets sent to your account. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It should give you the option, I think, because Teespring uses PayPal, but then also with PayPal, I've heard people have problems with their PayPal holding their money too. So I don't know. So it's preference. All right. Okay, you go, I want to save product template, and then I go to here, add to store, and then it's adding to my store. Proceed to mockups. This is a unisex hoodie, so you know you can go on, it's made for everybody. So I'm gonna just choose a regular template here. Alright, that's fine, and then we're gonna go to proceed to details. Here's where you create your pricing, and this is a standard standard description and a standard title that is on Printful. And then here you have to enter your tags. So yeah, choose what selection. So in this case, I don't know, I just choose, like, you can create your own selections, like wherever you want your stuff to go. So in this case, I made one for a general, so I'm just gonna put it, you know, into my just whatever store, into my general category. So yeah, this is a regular standard description. Who knew that the softest hoodie you'll ever own comes with such a cool design, you won't regret buying the classic. Okay, cool. That's just like the standard thing, right? So what I did, right, I used ChatGPT, of course. So I already got ChatGPT. I said, give me a product description for a hoodie with a picture of a cute Shiba Inu dog on it, that reads, I love my Shiba Inu. And boom. Introducing our adorable hoodie featuring a cute Shiba Inu dog cartoon with the phrase, I love my Shiba Inu. Anyways, like, all this is like just so much better than what's on there already, and it's more personalized, you know? It just fits the description. So if you're happy with it, you just go here, you copy it, boom, then you go to here, delete that, paste that, boom, it's right there. Ooh. Introducing, and then you just change it up as you wish, you know what I'm saying? Introducing, I would say not our, the adorable hoodie featuring a cute Shiba Inu dog. Cool. Alright, see, that's so much better. So after that, you go back to this ChatGPT and you say, write me a title. I'll say, write me a descriptive title. Boom. You can do is, like, you know, you can make it short or long, you know, it's your preference. ChatGPT is running a little slow right now. Everyone's using it. I mean, the cat's out the bag, you know what I mean? Like, ChatGPT and Midjourney, man, it's just insane. Okay. Hey, whatever. That works. I like it. So you would just go here. If you are happy with the design, you can get it to redo it. So you would just go here, you go here, back to Printful, paste it, paste that, make sure that doesn't have any symbols. Okay, cool. Otherwise, you've been a hoodie, adorable cartoon Shiba designed for Shiba lovers, and then boom, unisex hoodie. And that is that. After that, you could do your tags if you want to. I mean, you could do your own tags. Like I would write Shiba hoodie, hoodies, whatever. If you have problems, of course, you could just ask ChatGPT to give you 13 tags. Boom. And it gives you 13 tags. it's great, So it's amazing. So then you would just like take these tags, combine them with tags you already knew, because here you're gonna have to put in 13 tags. Here, so, or you can combine them with tags you already have, and then just optimize them, and yeah, you're pretty much done after that. I think I'm going to keep doing videos like this, and in the next one I'm going to show everyone what I use for mockups and so much more. It's amazing, but this video is already getting too long, so yeah, we're going to do another one next time. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics. So yeah, we're definitely going to go into more detail in another one. Alright, cool. Until next time, peace and stay safe. Later.